Good morning, children. This is English video session for class 6. Today is 8th January 2021, Friday. The book we are going to do is Honeysuckle, and we are doing the last chapter, that is chapter number 10, paragraph number 9. Is that clear? I repeat. Today is 8th January 2021, Friday. This is English video session for class 6. The book we are dealing is Honeysuckle. Topic number 10. The paragraph Banyan Tree. The name of the topic is Banyan Tree. We are in the 9th paragraph, part 2. Yes. Look at the picture. We see the boy sitting on the intricated branches of the banyan tree. He has a pillow so that he can rest on its back. You can see the books, all his favorite books, which he has made it as a library, kept safely in the banyan tree. From there he can see a grandstand view. Okay, what is that view? A very clear view. A grandstand view is nothing but a clear view of the things that is happening before you. What is happening? We saw the snake, the black cobra, coming out from the cactus tree, and from one side, other side, from a thick bush, a mongoose also came there. Both of them met face to face. Yes, they met face to face. And the author was ready to witness the grand, most classical fight of the Indian classical fight. What is that? Cobra, the fight between the cobra and the mongoose. Okay, but the cobra, neither the mongoose nor the cobra didn't know that he is seeing from the top of the tree. Okay, shall we get into the topic? Yes. Hissing defiance. What is hissing? H-I-S-S, hiss is the way the snake puts its mouth, its tongue out and in and out, is hissing. Defiance is, it is moving, it is trying to prevent, rebel, fighting against, resisting against. Defiance. His forked tongue. Forked means what? Its tongue is divided. In the center it is divided. The cobra, the tongue will be divided in the middle. Okay, the tongue. Darting it in and out. What is the meaning? Darting means a dart is a quick move. Any quick movement is called dart. Suddenly, very fast. Anything that is too much fast is called a dart. The cobra raised 3 and 6 feet, 3 of his 6 feet. So out of 6 feet long, 3 is up on the ground. And the spectacled hood means what? What is this hood? The head which contained the poison, the entire thing. The mongoose bushed his tail. The long hair of his spine stood up. Okay. So now you understood how the scene is. You can also see it so clearly how the snake is standing 3 feet above with its spectacled hood, and at the right side you can see the mongoose. Yes, with its bushy tail. Yes. What are all the words that you need for remembering? Hissing, to defiance, forked tongue. What tongue? Forked tongue. Dart. What is it? Dart. It's called dart. Okay. Then, though the combatants were unaware of my presence in the tree, they were soon made aware of the arrival of other two spectators. One was the myna, other was the jungle crow. What is this combatants? COMBATANTS, combatants. Combatants means participants in the war. The one who are taking the lead role in the war are the combatants. Okay. The participants in the fight, in the war, that is the key fighters are called the combatants. Okay. They are not these, either the mongoose nor the snake. They don't know that the author is sitting in the tree and watching. But who was there? Whose presence was there? Two more spectators. Who is a spectator? The one who is watching the show is a spectator. Yes, anyone who is watching the game, who is watching the show, who is witnessing it is called a spectator. What is it called? Spectator. Okay. Yes. They were soon made aware of the arrival of the other two spectators. One was the myna and other is the jungle crow. Okay. They had seen these preparations for battle and had settled on the cactus. They are now settled in the cactus to watch the outcome. So where did they sit? Are you able to see the cactus tree, children, behind? Yes, there is a myna bird and there is also a crow. What is a crow and a jungle crow? Jungle crow means it will be little bigger in size. Okay, little bigger in size is the jungle crow. Okay. They had seen these preparation for the battle and had settled on the cactus tree to watch. They were sitting to watch what will happen to the fight. Had they been content to watch, all would have been well with them, of both of them. Look at this sentence construction. Had they been content only to watch? Had they been content only to watch? What does this mean? Had they been content only to watch? If they had only kept on watching, other than this, no other work, if they did. Okay, if they did only watching, all would have been well with both of them. Things would have gone very well. So what does this sentence? Apart from just sitting and seeing, they also did something else which created some issue. Okay, look at the sentence. Had they been content only to watch? Okay. Had they been content only to watch, all would have been well with both of them. Okay. So see the picture, children. Okay. Outcome means what? Anything that is coming out of it, the result. Okay, the final result. Yes. Now we are moving on to the 11th paragraph. Yes. Let's see. cobra stood on the defensive, swaying slowly from side to side, trying to mesmerize the mongoose into the making a false move. Sorry. But the mongoose knew the power of the opponent's glassy, unwinking eye and refused to meet them. Instead, he fixed his gaze at the point just below the cobra's hood and opened the tag. Beautiful. Each one is powerful in their own way. In God's creation, nobody is less powerful or more powerful. They have got something which is powerful. Yes? If cobra is powerful in one, the mongoose is powerful in another. Is it not? The cobra stood on the defensive. Why? It knows the mongoose would attack. Swaying slowly from side to side, moving slowly. Okay, trying to mesmerize. See, its eyes are so shining. Trying to make false move. It is not a real move. It's making a false move. It is only moving half and then it comes back again. Okay, it makes the false move. Mesmerizing means magically persuading. What is magically? Not truthfully. There is no truth in that. Okay, mesmerize, there is no truth. There is a falsification in that entire activity. Okay, now let's see what happens. But the mongoose knew the power of opponent's glassy. What is it? Glassy, like a glass, is glassy. Unwinking eyes. Unwinking means what? Whenever we see something, our eyes get pain and we close our eyes. Is it not? But this, the snake will not wink its eyes, close its eyes at all. So it keeps its eyes open. And how is the eyes? It's like a glass. Refused to meet them. So what is it knowing? The mongoose never looks into the eyes of the cobra. But instead he fixed the gaze at the point just below the cobra's hood. Instead of seeing the eyes, he is seeing the hood, the center, the place where the spine is there, where its entire strength lies. Okay, it will see there and then it will attack that and open the attack. Clear, children? Where its concentration is? Yes, please read it, the 11th paragraph, and find out if you have understood. The cobra stood on the defensive, swaying slowly from side to side, trying to mesmerize the mongoose into making a false move. But the mongoose knew the power of opponent's glassy, unwinking eyes and refused to meet them. Instead, he fixed his gaze at a point just below the cobra's hood and opened the attack. Please read it at least 2-3 times. The sentences, no, they are little, this paragraph is little difficult to understand. You just understand who is having what quality. What is the power, the activity of snake, what is the activity of cobra, and what is the activity of mongoose, you will understand. Okay. Now moving on to 12. Moving forward quickly until he was just within the cobra's reach, the mongoose made a pretended move to one side. Children, if the snake is making mesmerizing moves, the mongoose is also making pretending move. Pretending means what? Not truthful, trying to. Goes, come back, goes, come back. It is also making pretended move. What move? Pretended move. To one side. Immediately the cobra struck His great hood came down so swiftly that I thought nothing could save the mongoose. So what happened? His great hood swiftly, it all happens in flash of a second. Okay, what did we think? Oh, now mongoose is gone, it's dead. Is it true? Let's see. But the little fellow jumped neatly one side. What did he do? He jumped. That is what is called quick movement, reflex movement. Exactly at that time he moved to the other side. And leave alone jumping, darting in as swiftly as cobra. If cobra is fast, he is faster. And biting the snake on its back. What did it do? It didn't leave. Just running is not its mantra. It bit the cobra on its back. Yes. And away again out of the reach. Out of the bag, darting away again out of his hand. Again he went away some distance away so that he could not come again. Clear, children? Anybody who sees the fight thinks that the cobra has already killed the mongoose. But look at the sharpness of the mongoose. It just returns and moves to the other side fastly, and leave alone that, it also bites the back of the snake and goes and settles in the end. At the same moment, the cobra struck the crow, and the myna hurled themselves at him only to collide heavily in the mid-air. When the fight was taking place, the myna and the crow hurled themselves at him only to collide heavily in the mid-air. They were in excitement, they started flying close in the air. Shrieking results, okay, they wanted to see what is happening. Shrieking insults at each other, they returned to the cactus. Okay. They were, oh, he has been hurt, he is hurt, it's hurt, like that. They were shrieking the insult made by the cost to the cobra by mongoose. What happened at this time? The few drops of blood glistened. Glisten means what? Or you can see shining on cobra's neck. That's shining. It's some of falling on the floor. Yes. At the same moment that the cobra struck, the crow and the myna hurled themselves at him only to collide heavily in the mid-air. They wanted to know what is happening to these two. Shrieking insult at each other, they returned to the cactus plant. What did they do? They came back to the cactus plant and sat. So now who is injured? The cobra is injured. In the neck portion is bitten by mongoose. Blood is coming out and it is shown near the neck. Yes, few drops. The cobra struck and missed. Again the mongoose sprang aside, jumped and bit. Again the birds dived in the sea. They bumped on each other instead, returning shrieking and safely to the. So the second time the same thing is happening. What happened? The cobra stuck. But you see the way the mongoose is very, very fast. Again it missed the cobra's hit. If it gets the hit of the cobra, dead. Again it will miss. Again what did the mongoose do? It went to the other side, it bit the neck of the snake. Okay. Again they bumped on each other, returned shrieking to the safety of the Cactus again. It changes to cactus and site. Is that clear, children? I stop here. Read it again, children, 2-3 times and become well aware of the language which is used. Look at the way the language is used. Okay, come tomorrow. Thank you, children. Bye.